All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to UUC 72 Shark Tank. I am here with BJJ Frank the Tank. Frank, we got some interesting new stuff. We got a new card graphic here, Frank.
We do, man. We're moving on up to the east side.
Yeah, we got to shout out Job for this card graphic, and we're also going to shout out Job, who is going to be in the first fight against Flo in MMA. We're going to shout him out for some stuff you're going to see in game also. So we're excited to showcase that. So big thanks to Job. But man, UUC 72 Shark Tank, Frank, and that's because we got Zach Shark taking on number 6 for the BKB Championship.
Yep, somebody's gonna get their lights put out in that one. I can already tell you. And both of those guys have looked incredible. Zach's just been whooping everybody's ass, and number 6 just is kind of like an evil genius of this whole thing. He's the man that took out Lickma, so somebody's gonna have to lose in that.
Yeah, somebody is, man. Zach Shark and number 6, they're both 3-0 in BKB, and I'm super excited for that one. There is one fight on this graphic that we added late, and that's going to be after the 4th fight of Adix and Hemoth. We're going to see Natan taking on Homelander, former champion versus former title challenger against me, and they both did really, really awesome against me in very close fights, so I'm excited to see that in the MMA division as well.
Yeah, both of those guys are just absolute killers. Natan, both of them took you to the distance, and just freaking the level is just so high right now in MMA, man. They're gonna really have to cement themselves as who wants that next crack at it.
Yeah, they are, and we did add top 15 rankings now in the MMA division, and there's a lot of BKB on this card. I'm excited for all these different fights. Tons of great fights. We got returning champion, our former champion Lickma in BKB taking on Complex, who gets a huge opportunity to take out the former champ and insert his name into the title contention against potentially the winner. I'm sure Lickma's looking to fight the winner as well, but we're going to kick off with Flo versus Job in MMA. This is definitely a cool fight. Flo's got to fight his former employer, if you will, Frank, of the SFC back in the day. So
yeah, but Flo's been around forever, man. So this is a huge opportunity for kind of for both guys. For Job, it's an opportunity to take out a former champ, and for Flo, it's an opportunity to take out a high-ranked guy because Job's only losses came to one of them came to Rivera in a title fight, which was a really good match, and then he had a real close decision to Adix, and Adix right now is definitely in conversation for a title shot.
yeah, he is, man. And we do have a poll going on for the main event later tonight. We want to know who on YouTube it is, or who you guys think is going to win. So if you're tuning in on YouTube, make sure you vote in that poll. I think that's going to be a very technical fight. But right here with Flo and Joba, as you're saying, big opportunities for both guys. And I like the picks for both guys.
Yeah, a little light heavyweight action. And in case you guys are noticing already, man, Job did this badass arena mod for us and new lighting.
They should have showed it off a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to see it anyways. But yeah, this new lighting, I mean, it looks incredible. Great job from Job. Oh, man. Immediately, Job throws that intercept knee, and Flo just missed it and got this takedown, Frank.
Yeah, Job is very familiar with the way that Flo plays.
Nice combo from Job there. Big takedown from Flo. If I'm Job, I kind of want to play on the back foot here. Dominic Reyes is great at that, but he got a huge reversal.
Yeah, but both guys are kind of ground specialists. Flo more so geared towards ground and pound, and Job more geared towards slick sweeps and submissions.
Yeah. Flo landed a good high kick in there. He's really nasty about landing those high kicks, but Job's threatening with his knee. And he's throwing these big power hooks. Job's pawing out with that punch. Oh, man.
Yeah, Job's kind of smartly playing Matador here, which I thought he might do.
Nice left hand got through there from Flo. These takedowns, he's doing a good job putting his hands in front of them.
Yeah, and Flo's throwing Job off right now by throwing more punches than he thinks is coming. Job thinks 2 are coming, and Flo's throwing 3 or 4.
Oh, beautiful outside trip there after catching the punch into an arm triangle. Not a great bar, Frank, but he's going to maintain top position.
Yeah, that's why it's such a meta move.
Beautiful stuff from both guys. Both guys are fighting to how I would expect their game plans to be early on, and it's being back and forth. That was great patience from Flo to get into this mount.
Yeah, and Flo's last fight, man, he took on Sandman, and dude, he had to dig deep in that fight. Sandman was giving him problems, but Flo got it done and got the third round knockout on the ground with the ground and pound.
They did. Nice spinning back kick there. High kick glances.
Oh!
Beautiful jab from Joe, but busted open Flo a little bit as well.
And that's where I think Job does his best work when he gets you chasing him, and then he comes at you with these straight punches down the middle.
Oh! Oh my gosh, you're right, man. It looked like Job was maybe stealing that round, and Flo just unloaded with a huge combination, high kick and a huge left hand. What a round.
Yeah, and that's Flo 101 right there, dude. Just when you think you've got him on the ropes, man, he comes up and cracks you with something.
You ready?
Unreal, man.
Don't ask me how I know.
Yeah. Job's taking center of the octagon. I kind of like that for him to start off the second round. Flo's got a lot of these head throws. Good defense from Flo there, man. Job got a great position.
Oh!
There it was. Huge intercept knee from Job. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's historically been a vulnerability of Flo's game, is that he does get caught with these intercept knees.
He does. He's got to slow his pace here because that's what's going to happen. Threw way too many big shots in a row. Got a little tired, and Job's going to try to capitalize. That's
Smart.
huge for Flo.
Yeah, that's huge. I was really worried he was going to get reversed.
Just to recover, but he's throwing a lot out there right now. Job's already hurt him really bad this round. Flo's gotten tired. He needs to regain some of that.
Oh!
Oh
Oh!
my gosh!
Jesus Christ!
What a knockout from Job. Doubles up on that left hand. And oh my goodness, Frank, that was insane.
Dude, that was amazing, man. This is Job in full force right now, dude. God
Left
bless.
hand.
Look at this. Boom! Turns him around.
Doubled up on it, man. What a
Dude.
fight that was.
Dude, that might have been nastier than the one that Flo got me with in spars just a minute ago. He got me with a real bad one, and dude, this one is really bad.
Yeah,
Dude.
that was a huge knockout, and that's what I was thinking too. Flo hit a knockout pretty similar on you in some spars earlier, and Job goes out there and does it to him. But what a fight that was. I mean, Flo had Job in a lot of trouble. Job had him in a lot of trouble.
22 seconds.
And finishes it off with a knockout. What a way to kick start the card.
Yeah, that was an amazing fight, man. And I love fights like that where both guys get to do their game, and that's what we saw there. You know, it just was, one was winning, the other one was winning. One was winning, the other one was winning. And then, man, Job just freaking closed the show on him.
Yeah, wow. Got him with the 63%. It was just a great combination that puts him down. So sort of a flash there.
And
what a combination.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Job just reminded a lot of people that he's still around, and he's still about that life at the top of this division, dude. Because man, Flo's looked amazing in his last couple outings, and that was quite the hype train he just derailed.
Yeah, that was awesome fight, man. That was crazy. And like you said, Job is gonna move back up a little bit into these rankings now that there's a top 15, because he got booted out when there was only a top 10, and he probably should have been ranked in the top 15, but that right there is definitely going to send him back up the ranks.
All right, now speaking of Job, when we come back, we're going to have Job again, but we're going to be switching it up to BKB, and he's going to be taking on P. Jesus, and we're going to be right back with that, guys. All right, we are back, guys. So we're gonna switch it up just a little bit. So we've had some people that thought that they were gonna be a little while, but they weren't. So Rivera is gonna be taking on Iso, and this is gonna be an MMA fight. And number 5 ranked Iso versus former champion, who's been on a bit of a slide, number 8 ranked Rivera right now. And these two have actually fought before in BKB and in Muay Thai, and they're actually kind of 1-1 in those disciplines. So there's a lot on the line here.
That's true, yeah. Rivera had that comeback victory over him in BKB, but we all know that MMA is a way different discipline than the rest of these. You know, it went to show that Rivera had the better hands in BKB. Iso had the better, Muay Thai game. Now we're going to see who just has the better overall game. A huge opportunity for Iso to put his name in towards the top of the division.
Yeah, Iso's look great, man. A lot of people aren't talking about him in MMA standpoint for whatever reason. Maybe because he's been so good at Muay Thai. But yeah, I mean 3-0, dude, against some tough people, man. But
Yeah.
Rivera's been on a slide, but he hasn't just been getting his doors blown off. Like he's been very competitive in all those fights, man. So
He has. He's looked at a few different picks here. With Iso going Israel, I wouldn't mind seeing that Hamzat pick Rivera was looking at. Or that Gegard pick. Gegard's a really good character as well. Very underused. What's going on here? He backed out.
I think they might have had it set on 5 rounds and they had to switch it to 3. I'm not sure what happened. All right, so
Going
we
back to
got
the same picks.
Iso's taking Izzy.
Yes. And Gegard Mousasi pick for Rivera. I like the pick for Rivera because he should have a decent amount of grappling and submission ability to take the fight there if he wants it. You got to think with Iso going Izzy, probably only looking to strike.
Yeah, I think Rivera is definitely going to want to mix the martial arts a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. I think if he gets in here in a striking match with Iso, it's not going to end too well for him. As Iso starts off fast, that jab. Oh, that could have been a close attempt, but Rivera's... Oh! He's pressuring him.
This is Rivera's game right here, man. If he can keep you guessing on what he's about to do next, if it's going to be a takedown, if it's going to be a clinch, if it's going to be a kick, or if it's going to be a haymaker, man, that's where he's very dangerous.
Yeah, I agree. I think managing his stamina is going to be big because he's so capitalized on him if he doesn't. Oh, man. And that's what we're seeing. He's throwing up these big explosive shots because Iso's threatened by this takedown right now. Now both guys got a really nice body kick. There it was from Iso after his jab. Nice right hand from Rivera back. This one's intense, Frank.
Yeah, I do wonder how, right now Rivera's got a hell of an output. I wonder how his gas tank's going to fare if this goes later rounds.
Nice punch in the clinch. I think Rivera is getting the better of this round right now, and it's the threat of that takedown that's helping him. Nice return there from Rivera after getting hit with the body kick.
Nice.
See what he can do here, because this is a big opportunity. He's got 2 minutes in the round. He got Iso down where he wants him.
We've seen people get on top of Iso and not really be able to get much damage off.
Yeah. He's giving up the back early. Rivera's got to make the most out of this situation. Nice ground and pound. A little too eager on it, though, allows Iso to get up. Nice right hand got through. Oh, another one, Frank. He's clipping Iso here.
I love the horizontal movement that, oh man, that Rivera's doing.
Yeah, I'm liking his movement. He got dropped there with, looked like a body shot. Huge one, too, from Iso. He's still trying to work his way back into this round. I mean, that little knockdown could help him do that. And we all know in this game, oh, never mind. Huge high kick. He's still trying to taunt him while he's rocked.
Yeah,
wow,
just a lot like Starza, man. Riviera's just very good at just cracking people, dude.
Yeah, he's very good with his overall boxing with his hands. He knows how to move his head and counter, and that goes a long way. And when you can mix in the wrestling with some of these body shots he's throwing, and then flying knees and high kicks, I mean, like you talked about, you got a lot to think about. They skipped the replay there, but that was a little left hand of the body that Iso caught Rivera with.
Yeah, and it looked like Iso was kind of figuring him out a little bit, and then all of a sudden he got caught. You know, we've seen a lot of Iso fights like that where it looks like he's got it figured out, then he loses.
Yep.
Come on, let's do it.
Nice jab from Iso again.
Rivera's got to keep them hands up.
He does. I like these light strikes from Rivera now. Again, got caught coming in to the body. Now Rivera kind of tried to sit in one spot there and brawl with him, and that's going to allow Iso for the takedown.
One thing I'm noticing, though, is Riviera's getting knocked down, but he's not getting clobbered. He's not really getting hit to the head. It's usually just like these body hit kind of situations.
Yeah, this is big for him. He got taken down, and he got right on top with a good wrestling get-up. Landed good ground and pound. Now he's in half guard. It's very interesting. Like you're saying, he's getting caught, but he's doing a lot more of just overall damage on Iso.
Yeah, when he's landing on Iso, it really means something. Iso's just kind of been doing a little bit, like if he hits him in the head, it's typically the step-in jab.
Yeah, or that straight left right behind it. That was a nice knee from Iso.
Yeah, like that left hook, man, there's a lot of mustard on that. Dude, yeah, just right there.
Oh! He might finish him here, man. That was a huge combo.
Nice, smart to pass. Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
What should he do here, Frank? Because he's pounding away on top.
I'd like to see him get to side control or maybe try to work for a choke, but I think he's more of a ground and pound guy.
Yeah. I'd love to see him take the back here. He does. This is it. That's it.
That's a wrap.
Nowhere to go for Iso. Rivera pouring it on, and it's over.
Dude, that was amazing, man. That's the Rivera we've been waiting to see come back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That was championship material Rivera right there, and he takes that O away from Iso.
Yeah, dude. He beat Hamslinger. He beat Flo. Like he been beating a lot of people, man.
Oh, absolutely. He's been getting submissions as well. So it was impressive for Rivera here to get that top control and get that rock and finish the fight, man. Good stuff. Got a great record still. Gonna move to 7-4 now. The lighting in this arena is so sick.
It is badass. I love it. It's like watching an entire new game. All right.
That was very.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Frank.
Nah, that's fine.
I was gonna say, at one point in that fight when Rivera knocked him down, that led to the finish. It was that same situation that got him in trouble, where he sat in the pocket, and but that's like you talked about with his hands. Like he can be very dangerous there, but it can also go against him, similar to Starzo, as you said. But it was a phenomenal performance.
Yeah, it was. Congrats to Rivera. When we come back, I'm not sure exactly which fight it's going to be. It's either going to be P-Jesus or it's going to be Adix versus Himoth. So we'll be right back with one of those fights. All right, we are back, guys. We got first BKB fight of the evening here. We got Mr. Job is 1-1, and he's gonna be taking on P Jesus, who's making his debut here, and BKB anyways.
Yeah, P Jesus, BKB debut,
Oh shit, my
but
bad.
he had some good success early on in MMA. But he's been a little inactive, been a little bit busy. He's looking to get back to it here. He's got a tough fight against Job. Job's 1-1 in BKB. He's got a ranking next to his name though, so big opportunity.
Yeah, and Job's been doing a lot of striking recently, man, because he's running King of the Ring, so he's doing probably 95% striking, I'd say these days. As we
Yeah.
just saw in the flow fight, like he's definitely tuned the fuck up.
Right. PJ going with Dustin Poirier. I'll
We've
tell you
seen,
who we haven't seen a lot in BKB that's really good, and that's Michael Johnson.
dude, Michael Johnson would be sick, wouldn't he?
BKB, Peter Yan
Yeah.
picked for Job though.
PJ
PJ's
just
gonna have a
we've seen him give a lot of people problems because PJ sometimes when he fights has like a really kind of goofy style that we see pisses people off sometimes.
yeah. Yeah, PJ can definitely I can attest to it. I've played him a couple times in comp and he definitely can get under your skin a little bit. He's great at that.
Stick to the game plan. Don't let him walk in. Make him cover. See what
Joe's
he's
coming out and firing right after his body here early. PJ's trying to walk him down.
Jab, jab, jab. Use that jab.
I was confused there for a second. I was like, is something going on? Like,
Punch and then move. He's looking for the kick. Mix it up.
Oh, big combination from Joe.
PJ has a turn. There you go. He finally throws a strike.
Right hand. Over to overhand.
Maybe he was waiting to see what Joe was going to bring.
Hands up. Hands up.
Runs into a big combo, though.
1-6. Look down, then go upstairs.
Tipping and throwing these shots to the body. Both guys.
You keep going till something opens.
Oh, man. Nice left hook from PJ.
Nice body shot. Almost now. Throw that left right down the middle.
This is like a car wreck right now. They are running in, throwing these big hooks.
Yeah, PJ's trying to time him for something big. So far, he just hasn't been able to find the read.
Let your hands go. 1-6, 2-5.
It's smart for PJ to keep at Job's body here because Job has come out early with a high output.
Yeah, Job's chucking
try-
him, man.
Job's trying to use the paw and catch him, and PJ's taunting him back.
No.
Oh, big punch combination for PJ. Another right hand.
No.
Oh, cracks him again. PJ looking pretty solid. He looks like he's kind of growing into this fight.
Yeah, he catches a lot of people off guard, man, because he talks a lot of shit and people think that he's not any good. And sometimes he fights goofy. But I'm telling you, if PJ really is on his game, dude, he's among the best. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you don't do that on accident.
No. PJ's got to let him up here.
Watch him trying to bait you. 1-2, let's go. 9-2. Come on,
PJ switched to southpaw. I think that could open up that straight left for him a little bit better.
No. Don't stand there. Good. Set him up.
Job's really coming in with these double hooks.
Oh!
There's a big right hand catches him, though.
Oh! Taunting all the way down.
Lots of taunts. And this one, he runs into another right hand. And another. Oh, my goodness.
I thought that PJ caught him with the uppercut.
That straight right dipped his head off the center line just enough.
Double jab, straight hook. Let's go. Follow that up.
There PJ goes back to the body. I was about to say, he kind of got away from that a little bit.
Damage from there. Hands up.
Got dropped again. Nice combination right back. These two are going after it.
Yeah, I think PJ had the right recipe when he was hitting that body.
Forward. No. In and out.
Yeah, Job is circling very well now. Oh my
Oh,
goodness! That was disgusting. 2 huge KOs tonight for Job.
yeah, Job's having a night tonight, man. It's almost like karma for him hooking us up with the fight card list, and then he hooked us up with the new arena. It's like karma hooking him up.
Yeah, man. Look at this push.
Shoves him.
Right in his right hand. Oh, that was nasty.
That was sick, dude.
Well, it's going to be hard to top either one of his KOs.
I was
don't even
gonna
know
say he might be knockout of the night for both of them, dude.
Yeah. Unreal, man. I'm going to have to clip both of those for Job, man.
Right on top of the
Great
blockbuster.
PJ was in there bringing it to him also, man. That was a great fight.
Yeah, he was, man. He was about it. So, all right. So I believe when we come back, it's going to be Hemoth taking on Adix and another BKB match. We'll be right back with that. All right, we are back, and we got Hemoth taking on. Was it Adix? Let me
Adix and BKB.
Yeah, let me pull their names up real quick. Yeah, Hemoth, former BKB champion. He's number 6 ranked, perfect 2-0. Adix, number 5 ranked, 4-3, coming off a loss to Yusuf.
Was it Yusuf?
I believe it was Yusuf, right?
I think it was Zach Shark.
I thought he lost to Yusuf. We'll have to check that.
Won't take me long. I'll find it.
Possibly he lost to both guys.
Oh, he did lose to Adix.
Who did?
Oh, he lost to Adix and he lost to Zach Shark and BKB.
Who did?
Adix.
Adix lost to Adix?
Oh, Adix lost Yusuf and Zach Shark.
Most recently, was it Yusuf?
It was both guys. Yeah, most recent was Yusuf.
Okay.
But both back to back for for Adix. That's right, he's 4-3. I thought he was 4-2 for some reason.
Yeah, he's
But like you said,
he fought for the belt. I know he lost to Lickma, Zach Shark,
yep.
and Yusuf.
Anthony Rumble Johnson pick for him off. It's a great BKB pick with a lot of power in the hands.
Is the thing on the wrong? Oh, there you go. So, who got Johnson? Hemoth did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Hemoth pick right there.
Adix likes to stand and bang a lot of times, and he's very good at it. He's very like some of these more powerful guys also with powerful punches, but if I'm him, I'm looking to drain some of that stamina of Anthony Johnson.
Yeah, if you had to fight Anthony Johnson, the big thing is just, dude, keep your hands up, avoid the big bombs, and try to wear his gas tank out and fight him when he's tired.
He goes with Alex Pereira.
I got a feeling this is just going to be all violence. So I don't think there's both guys are capable of sticking to a game plan, but I see both of them saying fuck it and we're going to knock each other's heads off.
There's a specific sequence in this fight that I think could play out. I won't leak it yet unless I see it happen, but with something Adix does and something Hemoth does, I think it could large loom in this fight. There's the Whistly Pig. There she is.
Yeah, we got our new BKB one back up. Yeah, my pig's going crazy too. She knows.
1-2 from Hemoth. Sorry, from Adix.
Oh, that uppercut is being a pretty good weapon for Hemoth, man.
Yeah, and he's throwing it after that left body hook, so that's what Adix has to address is that left body hook. If he doesn't address that, this fight's going to be tough for him to win.
Yeah, Hemoth will win a world championship and defend it with just that left body hook.
And now he's going to start using these straight lefts, some of these pep steps from southpaw, like his coach taught him back in the day.
Yeah, it's crazy how you can, the same way with regular martial arts, man, you see lineage in this shit. Like you see the stuff Pepsi's handed down to Hemoth, and you see stuff Hemoth's handed down to Zach Shark and these guys. Like, it's really kind of cool.
And man, Adix is keeping his hands low. He's getting tagged with these 1-2-3s from Hemoth. This is smart from Adix to use the single collar.
Well, what's the big thing we saw in the UUC fight was Adix wasn't protecting his body very good.
He wasn't protecting his body very good. Then there's different ways to go about it. Leaving your hands down there, Hemoth's going to come up top and clip you up top. So he's got to use his feet. He's got to use his feet, and he's got to use head movement. He's got to use head movement to counter some of these big punches that Hemoth's looking for, like that left hook, uppercut.
Hemoth's being so calm right now.
He is, man. He's sticking to what's brought him to the dance so far in BKB, and that's that left body hook.
And real subtle footwork too, man. He's just backing out just a little bit, cutting a little bit of an angle.
Yeah. Where Adix looks a little antsy in there. And that's some of the veteranship too, from a guy like Hemoth who's been here so long.
Yeah, he's probably had 50 BKB fights in his career.
Adix did the right thing. He countered with a right hand over the top of that left hook. He's going to need more of that. The hard part's going to be timing Hemoth.
Yeah, it's not enough to block the body shots in this modern day BKB. You have to counter it.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a good right hand right there. Hemoth leaned right into it. But Hemoth, and now he switches back to southpaw. He's going to start back with these pep steps. And once you're worried about the body, that's when he comes up top. Adix is calling him on.
Adix is having a real hard time closing the distance with any sort of efficiency.
Yeah. There he got back a little bit.
I think that's why he's taunting. He's getting kind of frustrated. He's like, no, you come here so I can hit you in the head. And Hemoth's like, nah.
Yeah, Hemoth's trying Or sorry, Adix trying to goad him into making a mistake for sure. And he almost made one there. Almost ate that left hook.
Yeah, it's like the Diaz brothers. Like a lot of the reason they taunt is because they have zero footwork.
Yeah, this right here in the pocket is bad news for Adix. He wants to be a little bit out of the reach of it and then counter.
He's not using his length very efficiently either. Adix isn't yet.
Not yet. He could still turn around. You know, there's 2 minutes in this round. Neither guy's been really badly hurt and dropped and rocked. There's a lot of opportunity here still in this round. But you can see the weapons that Himoth is bringing.
Yeah,
He's not switching it up a ton.
When Adix does close the distance, you see sometimes he just hangs out right here with his high guard up, and that's when Himoth just drops down and cracks him in the belly a few times, and that's what we saw Yusuf doing to him.
Absolutely. Now, I am seeing Adix using these 1-2s. They're helping him. That jab is definitely helping him. See that?
Yes. Yeah, he needs more of
now
this.
He blocked the moves. That was good.
He's going to have to be able to tap that body at a distance, with an intelligent distance, because right now, you see, he's every time he closes the distance, he's in danger for that body punch.
Right. Oh, good shot there from Himoth. Hurts him bad.
Oh, boy.
And a sun stun. 10 seconds left in this round.
Good way to close out a round, man.
It was. I think Adix was starting to grow into that. He was starting to tag Himoth more frequently. He's going to have to make it real clean, because Himoth is all over these body attacks. These guys refuse to show the replays.
No, they're trying to get back in there and scrap, man.
They refuse. Nice 1-2 to start for Adix.
Yeah, we saw a good little body jab attempt there for Adix, and that's the kind of stuff I think he needs a little bit more of, man. That was nice.
Yeah, he's starting to understand it a little bit. Himoth landed a good left and a right. Huge combination from Himoth. Himoth's got him in real bad trouble. Adix is really in the driver's seat now, and that's tough. Because right when he tries to get going, Himoth's going to attack that body.
Yeah, that's one of the advantages to having a lead on somebody in a fight. You know, it's like even if they figure you out, sometimes it's not enough.
Right. Oh, this is about to be over.
Oh.
That's it. Huge uppercut, a right overhand from Himoth puts him out, and he's climbing these BKB ranks quickly.
I'm telling you, man, dude, BKB is on fire right now. You figure, man, half the fights on tonight's card are BKB fights. It's insane.
Yeah, it is, man. And Himoth stuck to that, brought him to the dance with that uppercut after the left body hook. This time he follows it with a little right overhand.
And he's at 3-0 right now. That seems to be like the magic number that's the biggest streak anybody could possibly keep going in BKB.
Yeah, that seems to be the magic number. Someone's 3-0 is going to go in the main event tonight for that championship, though.
It is, man. Great fight. Yeah, Adix was getting a lot done in there, man. It's just, just wasn't enough, and BKB is just a wild animal. All right. So, when we come back, it is going to be P. Jesus versus Rely in MMA. We're going to be right back with that.
Time will tell. Now that we've reached the end, and I have given in to the war within.
Yeah.
All right, we are back, and we're gonna switch it up to good old-fashioned MMA right now. And we've got Homelander, who is the #1 ranked contender, and he's gonna be taking on would you say Natan was ranked?
Number 3.
#3 ranked Natan.
Now, Homelander's gotten back in the win column in that rematch with Bavaria. He's looking to stay at the top of this rank here and solidify a future rematch with whoever the MMA champion is, because it seems like Hemoth and I will be facing off for that. And Natan, it says Homelander twice there,
Oh,
Frank.
it does. Shit, my bad.
You're good.
Um,
Hopefully they're on the right side. But Natan, man, he's coming off the loss for the championship, but both these guys impressed me a ton. I think Natan's a slightly better striker and Homelander's a slightly better grappler, but you never know what you're going to get in this MMA division.
I think they're good. Yeah, I think Natan is shocked a lot of people with how well he's been doing this season in MMA because he was always a guy that was just primarily a striker. He didn't seem like he put too much care into the MMA stuff.
Yep. Looks like he's going with Tyron Woodley and Bilal Muhammad for Homelander. I like both those picks for both guys. Pretty unique matchup.
Does Woodley have a flying knee?
I don't think so, but he could.
It's a welterweight matchup between Indianapolis, Indiana's Chris Lytle and Carlos, the Ronin Newton.
Yeah, Natan with a flying knee is dangerous.
I think he does
Very
have a flying
dangerous.
knee because he's over top of Carlos Newton.
He might. I don't know if he's got that moveset, but he might.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if Natan picked a character that doesn't have one. That's his best weapon, but he literally lands it on everybody in every fight.
Yeah, and Natan rushes right after him. Big right from Homelander, though. Wow. And we've been seeing a lot more of this from Natan, Frank.
Yeah, it's like if you can't beat him, join him. He's had to fight so many wrestlers that shut down his striking. He's like, why don't I be the guy that's doing that to people?
Right. And look at this. Great defense from Homelander and pushes him up against the fence with a takedown now.
So this is the problem. It's like Homelander's been doing this for longer.
That's true. And he passes into side control. Good shots here on the ground from Homelander.
And you have to have a lights out bottom game to deal with Homelander.
Good shots here from Homelander. One of them got through.
Natan gets back up.
Nice right hand. You see, Natan went for a left body hook, and Homelander looked to counter it right away. Oh, nice combination, though, from Natan.
Yeah, Natan's got to be a little bit more careful on these entries for the takedowns.
He does, but Homelander's got to watch that right hand. There's a good takedown. Both these guys have ate some big shots early. Homelander's putting out a very high output. He might be getting a little fatigued here. I saw a little slowness in that last elbow he threw. That transition looked a little slow as well. Natan's got to make him work here, even off of his back. He's got to make Homelander work to wear on that stamina and also help him get back to his feet.
Yeah, he's got to get Homelander to miss some reversal attempts or even throw some strikes to his body from the bottom.
Yeah. But Homelander's doing a great job of controlling. Oh. Tan tried to fake the get up into the Kimura. Very unique setup there.
That's what's crazy about like Natan. Like if you were to try to like get ready for a fight with this dude, you went back and watched his fights from last season, none of that shit would be applicable to this season. Except for the fact that he's got a really good flying knee. But like you wouldn't be like, hey, you really got to watch his Kimuras off the bottom or his insane takedown game.
Right. I do think Homelander's going to take that round.
Yeah, I'd say so. Top control. He landed some decent ground and pound. Nothing crazy, but he did land a couple of good shots.
Yeah. He was able to make sure he wasn't on the feet too long. That Natan was landing big, powerful shots with T-Wood. Oh! Looked like there's a miscommunication on a glove touch there. Homelander ate a big combo.
Oh! Smart read on Homelander's part, man. Start countering that intercept knee with a big-ass right hand.
Yeah. And Natan made a mistake there. He's able to sprawl, though, but he got a clean takedown. He should look to pass that guard, but he lands a big combo now.
I like what Natan's doing right here. He's coming in, ripping that body, man. That's going to make it real hard to get these takedowns eventually.
Yeah.
You look, he's already shucking him off, but he's got to stay off that fence because Homelander will eat your lunch on that fence.
He will. And he actually gets a takedown of his own. Nice pass.
He's got to
right here.
He's got to be careful, though, man. Homelander's got good reversals.
Yeah, both these guys use rubber guard against me great, and Homelander does again, takes it back.
Now, we're seeing a lot of people just been cooking with that rubber guard lately.
Yeah, rubber guard is a very dangerous thing, and it's got a weird timing to it. And Homelander used that to take the back, but look at this. He took the back and then mounted him, but Natan shrugs him right off, Derek Lewis style.
Natan's being very patient.
He is. I think this is a much better round for him than round one. Nice right hand over the top landed for Homelander.
Homelander's best thing he's doing right now is that he just keeps throwing, and it's keeping him dangerous. Very similar to the way Flo does. Even when Flo's losing a fight and losing positions and he's getting gas, he just keeps throwing.
Right. Natan's really got to watch this guard game here.
Twice he got that sweep on him.
Yeah. He's going quick with it. Natan's expecting him to delay it, it seems. Natan cannot afford this. He cannot afford to be on his back for the last minute of this round because he's had a pretty solid round. He needs to get back to his feet, land some more damage. He's got to look to probably reverse some of these off of his back as well.
He's got to
really look for one.
He's got to watch the double unders pass here too. Homelander's really good at it.
Elbow from the bottom from Natan after Homelander's ripping up that body, but big right hand, left hook.
Oh!
Very close round right there.
Closer round. You could make it a Natan argument on that round.
Yeah, you could. I wouldn't be too eager to go to the judges after that if I was either guy.
Something tells me somebody's going to get caught in this last round. I'm just feeling it because everything they're throwing is so explosive.
Yeah, they're both countering really good with their rear hands as well. You've seen Homelander land a lot of straight rights, and Natan land a lot of right hooks. Could end up being the money shot for either one. High output for Homelander early in this round.
Natan's got to get off that cage. He knows it, though.
Yeah, he does. Nice jab to the body. Nice jab up top from Homelander. Snaps his head back. Oh! Now, these punches, obviously, Tyron Woodley got a lot more power on his punches than Bilal Muhammad, and he lands a huge punch there.
I like to see that Tom pass on this.
Yeah, he has to. He's landing some good shots, though. But it might allow for Homelander to get up. Great timing there. But you can only sit in that position for so long before that happens.
Right. That's the downside. Oh, he gets back to his feet, though. Got to stay off this cage.
Big right hand after that jab. Natan got a little tired from all that ground and pound. Those are big shots.
I tell you what, man, for a fight that we just threw together last second, Natan looks like he's got this scouted.
Yeah. Looks like he was ready. And so does Homelander.
Yeah.
Nice 1, 2, 3 to the body from Natan. Nasty combo. And then shoots his takedown.
I love it.
That's high level. That's high level stuff, Frank.
Yeah, Natan's got to be just very patient here.
Oh,
he's got to watch this sweep, though, man. This is some white belt shit that these guys are finding themselves in over and over again.
A little bit. This is smart from Homelander. And this is what Natan should have been looking for. Get into this mount. Oh! Huge from Natan, but look at this. Homelander pops right back up. And back to the feet we go. Oh, man! High clinch here from Natan. This is getting crazy, Frank.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Homelander's tired.
He is.
And he initiates and goes to the tight clinch. What an even fight. Oh, man. And Natan secures one more takedown and a Kimura attempt from Homelander.
Dude, I just remembered the last time we saw Homelander, he got that freaking insane knee off of the Muay Thai clinch shot.
Yeah. Natan's got punched.
What a fight,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, and it's close. It's a very close contest. You know, I'd have loved to seen that 5 rounds.
Well, you can tell that they're both championship minded right now. You know, I mean, they're down for 5-round fights, and that's why this 3-round was like, man, we're just getting started. You know.
Exactly. Look, that was a beautiful combo from Natan in that round, man.
And I bet we could run that fight 5 times in a row, and it's going to kind of end up roughly the same, but one guy will win and the other one won't.
Yeah, it's definitely a close one here.
29-28.
Natan got it
Natan!
done.
Damn, dude.
Beats the former champion, and man, you know, he had that close decision loss to me, but you got to think, a big win right there. Maybe one more, and he could be looking right back at the title shot, man. What a fight!
Yeah, and if you're Homelander, man, there's no shame in that. Look how close that fight was, and like I said, it was a 3-rounder. He was doing a lot of really good things in that fight, and you kind of took this thing last minute, so we commend you for that. But dude, that was a hell of a fight right there, and Natan doing the damn thing from Brazil, dude. He's got terrible fucking ping, so I'm always blown away when people with these bad pings can do work like that. All right.
Absolutely, man. We love our Brazilian. We have actually a very strong Brazilian following. We appreciate it.
We definitely do, man. So it looks like coming up next, it's going to be P. Jesus versus Rely in an MMA fight. I believe that's the next one. All right.
Yes.
So we'll be right back with that. All right, we're back, and we got a little more MMA action for you. We got P. Jesus is 1-1, and he's going to be taking on the returning former Muay Thai champ Rely, who's debuting here in MMA, at least in regulation. We've seen him a few times in exhibition fights, but
Yeah, he obviously got himself in a little bit of controversy early in the season, and then he's making his triumphant return here tonight. But he's got to do it in MMA. And P.A. Zeus, with the right game plan, man, I think he could really spoil the MMA debut of Rely here.
yeah, and we've seen like exhibition like Rely. Rely is obviously an amazing striker, but we've seen Rely fought like Hamslinger Hamstringer was just able to veteran him. You know, he just
Yeah.
like, okay, you can strike, that's fine. I'm just gonna make this an ugly affair, and I'm gonna get that dub on you. But
Right.
Realize had a lot of time since then, so we'll see what he can do against another veteran in PJ.
Absolutely. I like the picture both guys. The Umar pick for PJ, where he can have some well-roundedness, and Realize got that Kai Car France with just insane speed.
You guys got to pick a venue.
Yeah, they got to pick a venue here. They're staring at the lights.
Coming up next, it's a bantamweight collision between Rafael Assunção and Mighty Mouse, Demetrius Johnson.
All right, so Realize got Kaikara France.
Yes, he does.
This man is, and now, and when the act.
Here you go, guys. Are you ready? Are you ready?
The lighting looks so cool. Shout out to Joe one more time.
Yeah, it is sick, man.
And this is what Relay does, man. Does a lot of this awkward footwork stuff. Good body kick from PJ. Good body jab. And a 1-2-3 of the body from PJ. Nice stuff. That's big for PJ early on to get some of this striking going for him. He's going to want to put some takedowns behind those, I believe.
Yeah, I think the more awkward and weird that PJ can make this fight, the better it's going to be. Because somebody like Relay, their game relies on predictable reactions to things.
Yeah. Realize, you know, doing good with his hands here. PJ's got to mix in some kicks with these hands. There's a good double hook.
I like these leaping hooks, man, against somebody that likes to do that sprawl pre-deny. It's a good way to put their lights out.
Yeah. And Relay gets the takedown, but look at that. Immediately swept from PJ. Little knee to the body from PJ there. This is big for Relay, though, to get these butterflies, but a great reversal from PJ. Now, this is where he can win this fight. Because just striking with Relay, man, he's very quick. He's already got a character with very high speed. But PJ's hitting reversals on him left and right now.
Yeah, when PJ's on, he's on, man. And especially when he gets you up against the fence like this, like it can be annoying as hell.
Yep, another reversal here. Now he's putting him in north-south. Good job from Relay to get these butterflies and got back to his feet.
Relay looking a little labored there, man.
He was. He's throwing a high output. 1-2 body kick from PJ. And I like this from PJ. A little bit more kicks. Nice spinning back kick. Because Relay's trying to get him with this jab, you know. One way to counter those jabs is with some of these long-range attacks. Oh, my goodness.
You're seeing Taekwondo PJ out there.
Yeah, PJ's looking really good right now.
He is. I got PJ up.
Yeah, and he ends the round with a takedown, too. Very good IQ from PJ in round one. I'm a little surprised. I thought, if anything, Relay would come out here and kind of set the tone for round one, but it looks like PA Zeus has done that.
Well, he set a high pace. He certainly did that. But PJ wasn't frazzled by it. You know, he just kind of surfed the waters a little bit, and he's like, well, I know this guy can't keep up this high of a pace in an MMA fight, and then eventually took advantage of it.
Yeah, you're right, man. Great reversals from PJ on the ground, too.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, and then, honestly, the grappling was initiated by Relay.
Yeah, it was. Relay came out and lands a huge left hook, though. He's getting aggressive. Nice combination there. PJ, oh man, I don't know about sending in this pocket. Relay's teeing off on him. Oh, intercept knee lands, but he ate it. Oh man. I think we could tell just from round one, anything in this grappling department for PJ, that's where he can really set the tone himself. Because Reli's boxing and his kickboxing over time, I mean, he'll just start picking you apart a little bit.
Yeah, and it's Reli's a capable grappler. It's not that he's like inept or whatever. It's just PJ's just had so many fights, man.
Yeah, he has. Oh man, big shots in the clinch here. PJ trying to remind people why he's a former SFC MMA champ back in the day, man. That ain't for nothing. Nice jab from Reli.
His only loss this season was to you.
Yeah.
He's got to win against Yusuf.
That's true. Reli's really putting volume on him, though, to the body here. I mean, this is what PJ needs. Nice reversal from Reli, though. This is smart from Reli to look for a takedown. Almost got it. He's knee in the body here. This is a much better second round for Reli.
Yeah, he's kind of slowed his roll here a little bit. This is where PJ really needs to steal the round by just rocking him with something.
Yep.
Or this.
Nice takedown, but Reli's back up. Oh, nice combination. Push over from PJ again. Oh my goodness. That makes it a little bit of a closer round.
Yeah,
you know?
That's that veteran shit we're talking about.
Yeah, Reli had a lot of nice volume in there. But you know, Reli's going with a lot of these body hooks and the jab, and it's really nice. But he should really look for something powerful behind that jab. He's got timed some regular jabs as well behind that step in. And then he can look to land a really big right punch to send PJ, you know, packing. But like you said, PJ bringing some veteranship. That's a pretty close second round.
Yeah, it was definitely closer than the first one, but man, like PJ was really kind of landing some shit there at the end.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, without a rock or knockdown on either side, they'll make that round pretty close. Nice combination from PJ.
PJ gets duck unders. That's where he's at his best. Oh, boy.
And now into mount. This is very smart from PJ, but he wasn't patient enough and lost that mount, man. PJ gets that opportunity again to get mount. He's definitely got to take advantage, be a little more patient. I mean, he has a whole round to work. Oh! Wheel kick from PJ.
Oh!
Gets through it again!
It's because he's got him worried about these takedowns.
Sun stun. He is. Now, this might be it.
Oh, man. Reli gets gifted, man.
Yeah, that could have been stopped. Mario was pretty close. And now it's on Reli to get that back. Oh, man. Beautiful high kick setup from P.A. Zeus, but he's getting a little reckless.
Yeah, he's getting a little wild, man. He needs to get back to the takedown, I think. But he has to set it up.
Yeah, and some of these body kicks again. Oh, he's a little tired. Oh, my gosh. Unreal.
Oh,
Again.
my God. How many wheel kicks can he eat?
Oh, man. He's got to stop getting too cocky, though. Reli's going to catch him. Nice body kick from Reli. He's trying to get back in this. PJ's definitely slowing down.
He needs to hit a duck under.
Yep. Just as you said it, but he went back. He probably meant for the takedown there. That's a weird transition to try to pull off. There it is.
Oh,
and he goes for a choke. It's a decent bar, but I don't think he's going to catch him.
No. If he would have overlapped, it would have.
Yeah, that was a doable bar for sure. PJ's tired.
Yeah, he is.
So is Reli.
PJ's pressing forward, too. It's hilarious.
Oh, that overhand just missing for Reli. And PJ with another takedown. And he's getting back up. Trying to rub it in. Just misses that.
10
wheel
seconds
kick.
left. Oh my God.
Oh, man. Realize got to make the most of it. He eats a wheel
Oh
kick.
my God. What the hell did we just watch, Big Daddy?
Wow. Very competitive fight there between these two. I think PJ may have stole it, man. I think I got him rounds 1 and 3. I think I give Relay round 2.
Dude, that was the most PJ fight I've seen in a while.
Yeah, that's classic PJ. Taunting and then wheel kicking you in the face.
Oh
right
my
there,
God.
locked him.
Well, I thought he had round 1, and he definitely won round 3, obviously. And round
Yeah.
2, you could make an argument that he won, but this game is weird like that, though, man. You never know how the hell they're scoring
Ladies
this.
and gentlemen,
Yeah,
after
you
3
don't.
rounds of
Just like
action,
real life.
we go.
See, there we go.
Relay!
Unanimous decision.
They skipped the decision. But Relay got it done, man. That's wow.
The body damage, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a round by round thing. They must have given him the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I would think. But maybe a little bit of controversy there. Maybe Relay winning the battle, but PJ win the war, maybe. But
Yeah, I think
that was a great fight.
PJ won in the court of public opinion. All right, so we come back. It's going to be Machine taking on Big Guy and BKB. Machine is a newcomer, and now hopefully he's going to be able to compete because he's had some internet issues, but we're going to see. But we'll be right back. All right, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got big guy, and he's going to be taking on newcomer Bert Kreischer, the machine.
Yeah, first time we're seeing the machine. You know, he seems like he fixed up his internet last time that we tried to get him on. It didn't work out for him, but this is not just his BKB debut. This is UUC debut.
Yeah.
So we'll see. There's some rumors on the streets about him, but we're going to find out right here. Big guy's got to go back a screen. Don't look like he got his controller in.
All right, let's try this again.
Okay, they're on the wrong side.
Yeah, there's rumors that he might be an alt. We'll see. I'll be right back.
It's kind of weird situation with him. Both these guys just looking in the DLCs right now. But Francis Ngannou picked for Machine. Is that an Alistair pick for Big Guy? Hopefully Machine understands the rules of this. I think he does. Boxing only, you can punch in the clinch. Thank you, Jackson Almeida in the chat. Jackson Almeida joined us off of one of Garza's videos. He's a Brazilian follower. Big left hand from Machine early here. And a lead uppercut. And oh my goodness, an overhand left cracks him and puts Big Guy down. Big Guy's got to get patient in here and pick him apart. He can't get swinging with Alistair Overeem against Ngannou. I like the jabs to the body. Nice overhand right for Big Guy. He's got to use his veteranship here.
All right, I'm
man.
back. What did I miss?
Man, Machine came out and dropped him early with Ngannou.
Machine's got
Big Guy
Ngannou?
starting. Yeah. Nice double jab from him. He's throwing some French kisses as well. Double left hook. Big Guy's starting to do the right thing, though, and be patient and get to using his jab. He's going to the body more. Machine is going all head strikes, so Big Guy's definitely got to target this body and move his feet. It's a long round in there to be using anybody at heavyweight, especially Ngannou. Get tired quick. Machine addressed the body shot, though, and comes with a nice double hook combo. It's left body hooks from Big Guy, though. These are starting to pay dividends. I'd like to see that jab to the body again. And Machine's kind of doing what he's got to do with Ngannou. Go out there and land big punches.
Yeah, Big Guy's really been improving with his body attacks. I've noticed in our spars.
Yeah, he's been improving as well as his brother. Both getting a little bit older, getting a little bit wiser. He's just going to this left hook to the body a lot. I'd like to see him maybe change it up to something else, like a jab. Machine's trying to find the counter for it.
Or feint it and then come upstairs with a right.
For being knocked down in this round, Big Guy's gotten a lot off. Nice left hook.
God, he is roasting that body with that left, though, man.
He is. Machine's getting right in his face, trying to land these big punches. I see some good things that Machine is doing. Oh, he got hurt to the body. And that's when Big Guy can start to come upstairs a little bit. But he's got to be careful because Machine's going to come with some big punches, but he got hurt. These lever hooks are taking him out.
Big Guy's looking to rage against the Machine.
Lead overhand from Machine. He should probably go back to that. That's what he dropped Big Guy with. Big right hand there. Oh, man.
Yeah, if I'm big guy, I'm going one body hook and then one to the head.
Oh, he
Oh,
might be done. That's it. Big guy gets his first win in BKB. Now without some adversity, man. Machine came out there and hurt him early, but Big Guy adjusted and just stayed on that left body hook, and he got the job done.
yeah, I really hope that wasn't an ult, because that would have been a lot of trouble to come here and have that happen.
I don't think it is at all. But we're going to give Machine the roster roll, man. Thank you for competing with us for the
Yeah.
first time. Love to have you back. Oh, man.
Dude, that last
double
one to the
body
chin
hook.
was nasty, dude, because I think it was supposed to be a body shot, but he dipped down.
Yeah, he was going down.
Oh, yeah.
Boom. Nasty knockout from Big Guy, man. Love to see more of the Machine. Get him in some of these spars. Maybe get him with a camp.
Yeah,
Get
for
him trained
sure.
up a little bit.
Yeah, and he
Because
was.
look at that damage he put on him.
Yeah, he wasn't just going out there getting his ass kicked. Like, he was bringing it to him. But all right, so that puts us at Habibi versus Obas in MMA, and we'll be right back with that. Big Guy's brother. All right, last non-BKB fight of the evening, and this is gonna be an MMA fight. We got Obas, who's the number 12th ranked, and he's gonna be taking on Habibi, who is unranked. Habibi hasn't been super active in MMA this season, 1 and 2.
Yeah, not super active in MMA, but he's got a good opportunity here. Obas has been on a little bit of a slide after getting pretty highly ranked. This could be crazy, man. You don't really know what either of these guys are going to bring entirely. You know Obas going to bring some chaos. But he's been trying some submissions and some more wrestling recently. Habibi's got back up a screen.
Got back up the screen again.
He's got to do it again. Oh, they're going to go back to the weight class originally got. Or maybe they agreed to the middleweight, the Obas jail rule. I can imagine who Obas is going to go. Obas says he's got to reconnect, Frank.
All right. Yeah, his connection is dependent on the mating cycle of the orcas.
And of course, Obas going with Chael, P, Sun, and then the P stands for Obas.
Coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup
Kelvin
between
Gastelum.
Chael Sonnen and
Yeah, I like that pick, man. Kelvin's very true to form in this game. Man, this arena looks sick.
Don't it look just so badass?
Looks awesome, man.
This
The
man
lighting
and
is awesome.
now, fighting out of the red. And when the action begins.
Look at Dan Murgliata's bald head is shining.
Let's go, guys. Fight.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Going on here with Obas.
He
Obas having
disconnected.
some
He
issues.
disconnected again.
All right, Habibi at the pause, then they can restart.
I hope it don't happen again. Did he drop out again?
Oh no, Habibi's got to give him a second here. Alrighty, give
Oh,
us a second. I don't know if
well, Obas dropped out again. I don't know what's going on with his internet today.
we can find a replacement if we have to really fast. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. I guess we're gonna find a replacement real quick. It looks like it's gonna be either Adix or Complex.
We'll give one more shot here if they can figure out. I don't know what's going on. If he drops out again, we're gonna have to certainly call it. Let's see if we can get it figured out.
Obas said he's gonna drop out. He said give it to Complex.
All right.
Well, it's between Complex and Adix. Adix is throwing a temper tantrum.
Adix jumped in, so let's go and do that. Man, wouldn't this be
Alright.
wouldn't this be an opportunity for Mr. Habibi here? Hold on, I gotta put
Yeah, it is.
I gotta put your name in Adix. 7-3 is his record. Damn, dude.
Yeah, huge opportunity for Habibi. He could go from unranked to being the number 2 guy.
Right.
And you got to think for Adix, it can help make his record look a little bit better, but will it really inch him closer to a potential title shot? I guess we'll have to see. Adix and Habibi here, man.
Come on, Habibi. There we go. So don't tell me Habibi's is gonna do some stupid shit now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I appreciate this that Adix just wants to stay busy, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so did Homelander. You know what I mean? Like Homelander didn't have to take that fight tonight.
No, he didn't, man.
Natan didn't have to take a fight tonight.
Adix going with Nick Diaz.
JDM for a
JD.
BB.
I like it.
Yeah, we saw him use JDM against Fent in the Muay Thai fight, right?
No, that one was at featherweight. I can't remember who he went. I remember Fenn went Topuria though.
It's a welterweight matchup between Nick Diaz.
He may have used him in another
and
discipline
former
though.
Division I National Wrestling Champion Josh Koscheck.
Either way, huge opportunity for Habibi, and I like the pick for him. He can make it
no.
work here. He's got a huge opportunity. This is probably one of the biggest fights of Habibi's career right here.
Yeah, no, Adix is just a wild animal, man. He only loses to the best guys.
Let's go. Come on. Stay patient. Keep moving.
He's coming off a win over number 6. He's got a win over Job.
2-3-2.
Yeah, man. Adix is no joke, but Habibi lands a nice left hook there, but gets his back taken. This is bad news.
Circle it out. Try to get a takedown.
Habibi's got to play patient, and he breaks free. Good job. We've been seeing Habibi level up, so if he can get it done, man, this could be huge.
We have.
Nice body shots. Adix clipped him with a hook. I think Habibi's learning very early on he's going to have to move his feet because Adix is getting straight to these clinch attempts.
Keep his hips facing away. Stay busy.
Habibi's being very patient. This could help him out here. This could wear on both guys' stamina, but Adix got it.
There you go. Nice.
South. Adix, I believe, is a blue belt on the ground, so definitely with Nick Diaz, I think he's going to hunt some submission attempts. Habibi pops back up, man.
He does, man. So he's with the
Not bad
Boise State Slaughterhouse, man. He's getting it in with Hamslinger.
He is. Double jab from Habibi.
Oh!
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 Oh! Habibi drops him. Oh, nice shot here. He's got to watch out for a submission attempt off the back from Adix. And he went for it right there. Good patience from Habibi. Oh, man. This could be bad news.
He switched
Switches to
already.
an armbar.
I don't think he meant to do that.
I think he did, man. He didn't have a good start, and this is good for Habibi, man. He's going to advance position getting out of this. He's got to make something happen here. I mean, oh, big knees up body, okay.
This is how crazy the MMA scene is right now. We got it. Habibi's not even ranked right now.
This is going to be a bigger bar. Habibi's got to move. Oh, my goodness. I think he's going to survive this, but Adix is trying.
You got to
Switches
say
to the
this is a Habibi round.
It is. He had that knockdown, landed some big shots. Good first round for the biggest, probably underdog on the whole card right here in Habibi.
Yeah, biggest round of his life.
Give me a couple of deep breaths. It's more important you go out there.
Could you imagine, man?
No.
They're telling Adix to watch his midsection. Love to see if they show us the replays. Looks like they might.
No.
Nope. They lie to us every time. These guys are awful about that.
They
Frank.
are.
They
The
just
Scouts honor. Yeah, they're just eager to get in there and do it again. They don't want to watch their flaws.
Let's go. Come on.
Habibi's got to continue that momentum that he got from round 1. He lands a huge left hand. Adix immediately shooting, man. Habibi's really got to watch these submission attempts if it hits the ground again because they're getting closer. Good patient defense from Habibi there. That's just basic 101 stick hugging like skull tally. Nice teep. And a right hand, man. Frank, Habibi's looking good. He's tagging him.
He is. Dude.
And this could happen, man. You might go into a fight thinking this is real easy. I want this fight with Habibi. And Habibi comes out here and shocks the world. Good defense again.
I mean, it just shows the levels, man. It's like he's not even top 15.
No.
Adix we're talking for a title shot, man.
Yeah.
I spar with Adix all the time. Adix is a motherfucker.
Gets to the back again, but he's been unable to get the takedown this round. And Habibi's been laying some good headshots. Again, he defends. Habibi might look to set up that straight right again. I just have a feeling. There it was. But look at that. He used it to make a combo into that left hook.
Well, you see him. He's using this hamslinger style of striking, where he keeps this huge distance.
Yeah, that's good for him too. The only problem is getting his back put to the cage. But look at this. Defends another takedown.
BB needs to just be very cautious of his gas tank.
Yeah, he does. He's throwing a lot of big power shots. Might do him well to get back to a jab and stick and move a little bit. Peeping a left hook from Habibi, man. He's landing the bigger shots. Adix trying to rip to the body big time. Oh!
Oh,
He's
he's so tired.
And he got the takedown. He's got to just be careful here and ride out the rest of the round on top, man. Great stuff from Habibi. He might be up 2-0
Yeah, I was
after
gonna
this.
say, I think this is 2 rounds.
Little short elbow and another elbow. He's tired though, man. Wow.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
Habibi potentially up.
he's got to mind his stamina. If I was him, I would play it just a little bit more passive and cagey this round, because I do think he's up 2 rounds. And
Then again, though, Frank, you don't want to trust these judges.
you don't, but man, you also don't want to trust giving your neck up to Adix with Nick Diaz. You know,
Absolutely, man.
I think in this particular unique case, I would take my chances with the judges.
That's a good point. Yeah, Habibi definitely has to watch that stamina. And Adix has to put pressure on. He's got to get some damage going. Seems like he's behind. Oh, there's a big left. Whip into the body. Oh, huge right hand from Habibi. Oh, man. They're starting to trade a little bit. I don't know if this is good.
Adix is really starting to find that body.
Habibi's got to keep moving here. Adix is pressuring hard. Long combinations to the body. Takedown for Habibi. And, you know, right there, Habibi didn't move his feet, so he was in trouble. Habibi is tired.
He is, man. Oh!
Oh!
He needs
He's
to
got one
pass.
submission. Yeah, he does. He needs to pass and look to control and gain some stamina. But he's going to sit here, man. Adix going to kick up.
Oh boy.
Or go this rubber guard. Habibi broke out, man. He stands up.
Smart.
And Adix is tired. Habibi can't play into that game, man. He's got to just mitigate damage, get through this round, if you ask me.
Oh
Another
my
drop.
God.
Habibi's got to play super patient because Adix is hunting a finish. Oh, he's trying to grab him for one. I think, like you said, Frank, there it was.
Oh, he's got to
Oh,
watch
my.
this sweep, though.
He does. He's going to get swept.
Oh,
And now
boy.
Adix hunting a sub. But he missed it. And Habibi's popping up.
Dude.
Oh, my gosh. A minute and a half left. Oh! Question mark kick from Adix. Habibi's got to stay in control here.
If Habibi gets one more takedown, dude, he can win this fight. Or knockdown.
Yeah. Or just moving like he's moving. Do the
Yep.
Frost Dev for 50 seconds.
Do the frost.
He's had 3 knockdowns this fight. Adix trying to
Oh!
open him up and Habibi lands.
Oh, he's got to watch himself.
He does. Only 20 seconds. Adix needs a finish, it would seem.
Oh, if he was a little quicker on that trigger right there, he would have put his lights out.
Final 5 seconds, Frank.
Adix
Oh,
is trying his
bite's
damnedest.
going
Oh, and he rocks
Oh!
him.
Oh my gosh.
What a fight, pimp. Jesus Christ.
Oh my.
I did not have that being fight of the fucking year on my bingo card, dude, because we didn't even think this fight was supposed to happen.
Huge right hand that drops him. Dropped him 2 times in this round. Look how far he shoots to get control.
Dude, I bet Adix is cussing Obas right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Adix rocked it into the body, man. I wouldn't be super happy if I was either guy. Habibi drops him. I'd be a little concerned about these judges.
Oh no, if I'm Habibi, I'm happy.
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
I don't give a fuck what those judges say. Dude, I do that to Adix. Fuck, I'm happy. Nobody expected him to do that.
That's true. We'll see if he got it done. Habibi
Are you
gets it done!
fucking kidding me?
Habibi with the upset.
Are
of the
you
century.
kidding me, Pimp Daddy?
The Skull Tally Klitschko Upset of the Season award, you gotta think is about to go to Habibi at the end of the season.
Oh
man.
my God. And he got it by a unanimous decision. Holy shit, man.
Wow. Well, he drops Adix 4 times. You know, he had the knockdown in round 1, and it didn't seem like Adix got a lot done in the round. So you had to give that round to him. And the 3rd round was crazy because Habibi drops him twice, but Adix rips him to the body and is just pressuring him the whole fight. And round 2, we kind of thought Habibi won too, man. So who knows? That was either 30-27 or 29-28, but Habibi with a huge upset, Frank. I can't believe it.
Dude, I'll tell you, I'm so proud of him, and I'm so proud of Hamslinger for branching off of our team and starting his own team, and he's taking on these new people like this, and you could see the DNA of Hamslinger's game right on top of Habibi's game. You know what I mean? Like, he's not going in there trying to completely reinvent the wheel, but I'm seeing a couple of things that he's doing where I'm like, that's Hamslinger, and dude, what a fucking, I mean, dude, the results speak for themselves, man. Adix was in line for a title shot.
Yeah.
Dude, and dude, huge fucking props to Adix for taking this fucking fight, man. Because like I say, he's active as shit. You know, like he didn't get where he was by not taking fights. You know, he's here to fight, man. He wasn't worried about like, oh, I gotta hold on to my rank or whatever. Like he's like, no, let's go in here and fucking get a fight in. He's confident he'll get back to the top for sure. But
Yeah.
dude, you got to think that Habibi earned himself a rank somewhere in all this fucking madness, right?
Yeah, absolutely he did, and probably a very high one too.
I mean, he was not even ranked in the top 15.
No, I'm not looking forward to doing rankings after this, man.
Fuck, man. Guys, all right. Well, I don't know how we're going to top that, but we're going to try. We got 2 badass BKB fights going on. We got the French monster Likma taking on Complex, and then we got our main event, Zach Shark taking on number 6 for the belt. And we're going to be right back. All right, little BKB back in your life, folks.
I'm not ready for it, Frank, after what we just saw.
I'm not quite ready either, man, but the only way to move on is by moving on, man. So we got Lickma, number 3, former champion. It says his record's 3-1, but really it's kind of deceptive because that only started from season 3, and he was already the champion in season. I'm sorry, what season are we on?
Season 4. So
Yeah,
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 his season 3 and 4 record. I think he's something like, I think he was like 7-0 or maybe 8-0 before he had his first loss in BKB.
yeah, and he just went through every fucking body like a hot knife through butter, man. So. And this is a huge opportunity for Complex, man. And Complex can crack, dude. I've sparred with him a little bit, and we've seen he's
Yeah,
got some hands, but does he
he's
got?
been leveling up.
But Lickma's just like we saw in the last fight, man. Um with the BB, man. It's like this is kind of a similar opportunity.
Yeah, it is. Except this one wasn't short notice like the last one, so they have a little bit more time to prepare. And really, this fight, this wouldn't have been my go-to fight to make, other than the way that the signups were. There was a lot of early signups for those guys you saw earlier on the card.
Yeah,
And Complex and Lickma usually need a later sign up, and they're gonna get that tonight. And this is Lickma's first shot back since losing that BKB championship. So big opportunity for him to just stamp his name right up there with a guy like him off that is now 3-0 to potentially fight the winner of the main event right after this. So
yeah. Sometimes, man, it just comes down to opportunity, and people like Lickma, he doesn't have the perfect record in anything or whatever, but dude, he gets these opportunities because he just fucking fights so damn much, man. And that's
yeah,
you're just gonna get a little better each time, and eventually you're gonna be the guy that shows up when the opportunity arises.
yeah, exactly. Make the most out of it, like we just saw Habibi do, and both these guys with a big opportunity here. I'm pretty excited for this one. Every Lickma fight is fireworks. Lickma goes with Nick Diaz.
Yeah, and let us know in the chat, is that the craziest upset in UUC history that we just saw, or I mean, the only thing I can really think off the top of my head is just Yusef's complete comeback in the SCI, but that wasn't really one fight. That was just like a one night of insanity from Yusef.
A whole night of upsets. But here we go. Lickma loves these OG base game guys, so it's no surprise to me. He goes with Nick Diaz. He's run right after him.
Oh!
He's going after him, but he gets dropped.
Oh,
Complex drops him already.
Lickma's in the mood for violence tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
He is. He landed a big shot back, but Complex is tagging him too. Body shots from Lickma, uppercut from Complex, and an overhand.
I'll tell you what, though, what I'm noticing right away is both of their styles, I think, require a technical striker to be able to defeat with any kind of consistency, and neither one is doing that. So this is just going to kind of be who the hell can land.
Yeah, it's a train wreck. Oh, veteran move. Both guys dipping their head looking for overhands a lot and uppercuts. There's a nice one from Complex, kind of got through.
Oh!
Oh!
I'd like to see more of that right hook to the body of the Lickma. He's thrown it a few times, and it just looks all day, and he just hasn't thrown it enough.
I'd like to see him use some like that straight left from Nick Diaz as well, but here he rips the body up.
He's going
Good
with the
stuff
left
from-
a lot, but he's coming up short on that left one.
He is. He's putting a high pace on Complex. Huge combination.
Oh! And
Overhand again from Complex.
who's Complex with these days? He's with the boner pills?
No, I think he's a free agent right now.
Is he? Okay. Lickma's repping the Deadly Alliance. He's in our camp.
He is. We haven't gotten to work with him yet.
Been a rough night for our camp so far, man. Flo getting taken out, and Obas not being able to compete.
Yeah, but that flow fight earlier was tremendous with Job to kick off the card.
Yeah, no, nothing wrong with that. Oh boy.
Nice counter uppercut from Complex. Lickma's just going with a lot of hooks. I'd like to see some 1s and 2s. I really would.
I think this is what he wants to do right here is get him in the corner. It seems
Yeah.
like that's his entire game is just to try to pressure him into the corner.
He's definitely putting a lot of damage on Complex, like right there.
Oh!
Complex is just answering back, and he's dropping him.
5 minutes into the round.
Yeah, see, he's always going for that left one, and it just comes up a little bit short.
Yeah, he's got to lead with that lead punch first, and look at that. Complex again. He's countering over the top of that lead. Oh, man.
I tell you what, when have we seen Lickma do this?
I've never seen him throw this many body shots, but oh, my gosh. Complex hurts him again. These are going to start paying big dividends soon.
Yeah, I'm surprised Lickma hasn't got a body reaction out of him yet. This is where Lickma has to be very careful, man.
Yeah.
I like to see Lickma grab him, too. Lickma's really good in the clinch.
Yeah, he is. He's had him right up against the ropes here a lot. But he's got to cut him off. Complex is kind of slipping out the side there.
Oh, boy.
3 minutes left in the round.
Game plan. You know he's coming. He's getting too comfortable.
Lickma's starting with the right one. There it is.
There
Boom.
was. Oh, man, he's just teeing off. He's got to move a little bit. The footwork was in a bad spot for Lickma to keep landing there. Complex. Oh, man.
Yeah, he's cutting him
Stripping
off.
this
He's
body
cutting him
up.
off a little bit more now instead of just walking him down.
Oh, two huge left hands from Complex.
God, I hate seeing both people just throw overhands at the same time.
No, someone's going to get clipped, man.
Oh,
Well, now's the time for Lickman to start going upstairs, though. Complex is worried about that body.
I like to see Lickman just touch him. There he goes.
Get that hand up. You're fine. Kick to the liver.
The crazed Frenchman.
Follow that up, man.
Tell you what, win or lose, man, I like what I'm seeing from Lickman because he's fighting different.
He is, but he's getting clipped with these overhands. But Complex is gassed. He's got to take advantage. Oh, my goodness.
1, 2, let's go. Punch it.
Oh, boy.
Don't
Wow.
chase him. 20 seconds. Come on, head movement. Let your hands go.
And I'd like to see Lickman go body head or head body, you know?
Yeah, he's only going all body.
All body or all head.
Stop.
Oh, my goodness. Lickman's just non-stop throwing to that body right now. And Complex is just every now and again clipping him with a big counter.
There's Lickman reading his. Yeah, I was thinking too. I don't even know if he reads English.
He probably translates it real fast and says, yes, coach. And he goes out there and does it, man. Lickman running right after him. Complex again trying to land that overhand. Seems like he's hoping for the KO.
Oh,
And Lickman's
boy.
rocking him. What a combination. He's still going. He's got to be careful. Oh, my gosh, another uppercut.
Oh my God.
Complex one went back. That was smart from Lickma. Lets him go. Man, you got to think Lickma's really hurt to the head, man. But Complex is also hurt to the head and the body.
Well, he's making this real easy for Complex because he's just walking straight in, and Complex is just like, okay, I'm just gonna throw overhands, uppercuts, and hooks at you, and eventually one of them's
Yeah.
gonna land.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Lickma, you never know what you're really going to get with him. It's crazy. Not many French kisses at all today.
Hands up. Head movement.
Oh, man. I think he's got to stop leaning with some of these head punches, though, Lickma. I think just a regular hook and a cross would do him wonders.
Yeah, that's the thing. Somebody like Job or number 6 is just gonna be touch, 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 boom, and then he's gonna crack him. Like none of this is gonna happen.
Keep angling. Keep angling. He's countering you. Don't
Oh,
chase
man. Complex can't eat much more of the body, though.
him. Hands up. Hands up.
And this might go to the judges, man. 2 minutes left.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh, nice fake.
Lickma fight going to the judges is wild.
Just keep picking at him. Hands up.
Oh boy.
Throw the kick to the legs. Go.
And, yeah, these long combos from Lickma, they gas him out. And that makes it really easy to get hurt.
Don't stand there. Let them kicks go.
Oh boy.
Oh, he hurts him. He's just nonstop. And that block can only take so much from Complex. Complex really need to be moving his feet in this fight.
I bet his
'Cause he's
his block damage is going to be really bad at the end of this scorecard.
Yeah, it is. His arms.
Start letting those hands go. Circle. Get that double.
That's going to allow for these punches to start getting through for Lickma, too. There's a
Oh
good
my
cross to the left.
God!
That's what I was
Lickma,
talking
the
about.
fucking destroyer.
The former BKB champ. He says it's his title still. He's trying to prove why, but man, Complex was in that fight, man. He hurt Lickma multiple times. But look, the first time he threw a left cross and he follows it up with a good hook combination, it put him out.
Man, I gotta say, was it a perfect fight from Lickman? No, but I am very impressed that he was able to go in there and just try something new.
Yeah, that's true. It was a much different approach from Lickma, and ended in a great knockout.
And he
Look
stuck
at him.
he stuck to that game plan too, man. He didn't waver and just go out there and start spamming uppercuts like he typically would.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, he had with 15% damage. Both of their blocks were or both of their arm damages were pretty bad.
yeah.
But yeah, there's a difference. I mean, obviously Complex was just winging stuff at his head, and then dude, but he had 96 damage to his head. That's pretty wild, man.
Yeah, dude, Complex was lighting him up. I mean, look, he dropped him 2 times, he rocked him 2 times.
Yeah, that was an impressive performance from Complex. I'm looking forward to seeing him compete again, 'cause he's definitely leveling up. But
Yeah, he is.
now, when we come back, main event of the evening time is for the BKB Championship. It's gonna be Zach Shark taking on number 6 for the strap, folks. We're gonna be right back. All right, and here we are, guys. Main event in the evening. And it's going to be the BKB Championship of the world. We got number 6, who's 3-0, and Zach Shark, who's also 3-0. Get his stuff put in. You want to talk us into this one a little bit, Pimp?
Yeah, man, number 6, able to be the first guy to beat Lickma in BKB, and a big weapon for him was a step jab to the body. I think he needs that against Zach Shark here. And, Zach Shark, he's got to come here and do exactly what the name of this card is about. Put number 6 in the Shark Tank. Number 6 gets to pick the weight class here. Let's make sure we tell him that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
I
he
am.
knows. But yeah, he's got to put number 6 in the Shark Tank. He's got to find his openings. He's got to find his punches. He's done it really well throughout the season. He's beaten really good guys in BKB. He's been patient with it. And he gets his first shot at gold. I believe it's his first ever shot at UUC gold. So big opportunity for Zach Shark. We said he was a big prospect when he came in last season. He goes Alex Pereira.
Yeah, and he's man, he's been damn good at in MMA. He's just he's gotten right there and just hasn't got over the pinnacle.
Yeah, he has, man. Number 6 with Vanderlei Silva. Both these guys have big, powerful hooks.
Yeah,
Again,
and
I'd love
Zach
to
has
see-
literally been a destroyer in this shit since he started.
Yeah, he has.
Nice body shot.
Don't stay in his range.
There's that step jab to the body. That was key for number 6 in his victory against Lickma, but he eats 2 big hooks there.
Oh, he
He threw a kick.
Threw a kick, yeah, you recognize.
6-2-5.
Champ accidentally throwing a kick. Catches the punch there.
Follow up.
Lift that underhook.
Yeah, Zach likes these blitzes. It's always a big part of his game.
It is, and some of these hooks and body punches too. You know, he got that from working with him off
Land that right hard.
back in the day. Nice uppercut there from him.
Leg kicks.
Don't dip into the left now.
Head movement. Hands up. Hands up.
1, 2, 3 attempt. Man, they're kind of going here.
Yeah, Zach's looking
Oh.
great so far, man.
1-6.
He is. And number 6, he's done well with this step jab to the body. I think he's got time it a little bit better
Let your hands go.
to open up some of these headshots for him.
Oh! Zach draws first blood on him.
He does.
He's countering you. Don't chase him. Push forward. Push forward. Don't retreat. Watch him trying to bait
Nice
you.
right hand again from Zach. But number 6 is touching this body up, and with Alex Pereira throwing these big power shots, he can get tired pretty fast.
Yeah, right now what I'm seeing is Zach's the one controlling the pace of this thing, and he's right now he's able to get away with it. What number 6 needs to do is he's gonna have to just do a couple things and do them efficiently and get him to slow down just a hair.
Yeah.
Keep angling. Keep
And he's trying to, you know, after one punch that Zach throws, you're seeing number 6 try to counter, like right here. One punch, and then number 6 is countering. Number 6 got to change that timing up, because that's why he's walking into some of these punches.
Yeah, and Zach's moving his head off almost immediately every single time, and number 6 is gonna have to pick up on that.
This right here is big. Number 6 can do damage to the body and the head here. He probably has the big punches to the head from over-under. He probably doesn't even know, though.
Try to get a takedown if you can.
Yeah, right here is he could bust him up. He just doesn't even. I don't know if he realizes that. Must
Yeah,
not watch too
probably.
many ant fights, huh?
Don't chase him.
Yeah. But Zach's doing some big damage to the head. Number 6 is investing in the body.
Press forward.
You gotta follow with that right away.
Oh!
Hands up, sit down.
I don't
good.
think trading like this, though, is good for number 6.
No, I don't think so either. I think he was doing the right thing there for a minute, then he got a little silly with it.
His timing on his, when he's trying to enter in, you know, he's kind of trying to lead the dance, but he's leading himself into punches.
1, 2, let's go.
Yeah, I think he needs to just kind of play Matador here. He's doing a fair job of that.
Tap, 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 go.
Oh, leaned into that left hook.
Get inside.
There's a nice jab. He's doing good work with his jab. It's just kind of the timing in between. He's starting to put the pressure on Zach now, though. Zach's starting to feel that pressure.
That was clean
Oh.
little feint there right there, man.
Chase him.
Oh boy.
Wow. Nice left hook from Zach.
Yeah, and Zach keeps knocking on this door, man. He will just occasionally just leap in with something big, and it just checks and sees if anybody's home.
Right.
And he's caught him with his hands down a few times.
Yes.
3 minutes left in the round.
Number 6 putting some volume on Zach Shark, though. That's the big difference right now.
Deep breath, son. You're good.
Uppercut from Zach in the clinch. And again, that one hurt him, and
Yeah.
number 6 is tired. Oh, my. Zach Shark drops him badly. Oh, this is bad news for number 6. Zach Shark is on the hunt. He's in the Shark Tank now. Number 6 is tired, man. He's throwing a large output, and I'm not sure he's landed quite well enough to slow Zach down yet.
Yeah, and Zach's mixing from body to head very good, man. And number 6 is being a little too stationary. Every time Zach comes into blitz, he's not getting out of the way of it. He's just trying to either block it or whatever, and he's only, you can only do that 50% of the time when they're mixing it up.
Yeah.
We named this card properly, didn't we?
Yeah, we
1
did.
minute left in the round.
Inside to the jaw.
Zach's using this tie whip, which is interesting, and BKB probably mostly to just wear number 6 out.
Busy. He's bleeding. Stay heavy on the head.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of people using tie whip in BKB.
Relax, relax.
Oh, this is going to be bad for Zach Shark now. Number 6 might want to look for his own.
He's so
They're both
tired.
gassed. That's what that tie whip does to you. A clinch battle like that will gas you out quicker than anything. What a first round.
Yeah,
There's a long ways to go in these championship BKB fights, Frank. Like, they don't normally ever go the distance.
yeah. Usually they get kind of crazy, man, if they do. But I mean, it's been largely all Zach, except number 6 has had moments where he was controlling things, and he needs to get back to that, and he needs to just play super safe and play Matador.
Yeah.
Nice body shot.
The more he can keep it like this, the more he's got a chance.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, the betting lines for this are really close. The YouTube poll was 50%. Oh! And the number 6 was a slight favorite, and the other... Oh, my gosh!
Sun's done.
Sun's done. Unreal Zach Shark right now on the hunt.
Zach Shark
As number
repping, he's repping Emerald Tree.
Yeah, he is.
Oh
And
my
that's it.
God!
And he does it with a French kiss. Zach Shark is the new BKB champion of the UUC, man.
Holy shit! What a huge night for Emerald Tree in general, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach Shark getting it done. Emerald Tree with Job just doing awesome. I think Homelander didn't get the job done, but he had potentially the fight of the night with Natan.
Yeah, that was a great fight, regardless, dude. But yeah, I mean, Emerald Tree's already had 2 belts this season.
Yeah, man. That's big ups for Emerald Tree. Look at this. Zach doubled up on this, and number 6 bent downwards right into it.
Wow, right up the nose, man.
I'm interested to see the damage here back on Zach, but that was a nasty KO. Because number 6 was putting some volume on him, man.
Zach, if you would like an interview, I know you're busy with family stuff or whatever. If you want to pop in and say a few words, this is your opportunity. If not, ain't no big deal.
Welterweight champion, Kendall the Spider.
So we'll see if we can get him in. I know he's a little busy. He tried to hurry this one up.
So if not, you can certainly talk all your shit in the chat if you want to.
But look at that.
Oh,
I'm very surprised by that. I mean, 52% damage to the body of Zach, and his stamina really wasn't that low at all.
Honestly, here
That's
he
very
is. Like,
surprising.
you ready for him?
Oh, yeah, bring him in.
Here we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the new UUC BKB champion, Zach Shark. How does it feel to win your first championship in the UUC?
It feels great. I mean, I knew this was going to happen, so it's not that great. But honestly, I feel like what I need to do is just after this performance, I got to tell people who the real champion is. I think I got to fight Lickma. Lickma's got to get it.
Oh, man. Well, I like that you got another opponent in mind. You know, definitely between Lickma, Himoth won't get the shot, even though he's kind of high up there. We saw Job kind of move up the ranks, but he's on your team, and that probably is the fight that makes the most sense, I would say, wouldn't you, Frank?
Yeah, I mean, Lickma definitely had a hell of a fight tonight, man. Like he had to dig deep, but he looked like a man that's on the warpath, and I don't know anybody that wouldn't want to see that fight.
I mean,
Yeah,
shit,
that
I would be happy knocking his ass out, but hey,
Well, man, Zach, was there a game plan coming into this one?
my game
Because-
plan was just going in there quick, knock his ass out. That's really, I didn't have a game plan. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, if you look at I just noticed real quick, you guys both threw basically the exact same amount of strikes, both landed basically the exact same amount of strikes. It's just, man, you were cracking him. It seemed like when you landed, like they were all counter strikes pretty much, like, or you just caught him real clean with his hands down. When he was landing, they were kind of like you were just kind of moving with them type of thing. They weren't as significant because if you look damage wise, like the damage, there's no comparison.
Well, I mean, it just shows I'm better.
Yeah, that's all that means, man.
All
Um,
right,
Well, thank you.
I gotta go, guys.
yeah, see you,
All
bro.
right.
Yeah, thanks for
No
living up to
problem.
your name on this card, man. We titled it
Hey. Next card with Ligma, it better be the French shark or something, bro.
See you, bud.
We'll,
All
we'll see
right.
about that. Thank you, Zach.
Y'all was thank y'all.
Man, well, what a night this was. So I think I don't envy your job of being the rankings master right now, Pimp, because it's shit just got crazy on all fronts.
It did, man. And I just want to say one thing about that main event. You know, number 6, he still came in there with a pretty solid game plan. I think his timing was off, though. And I think if you see number 6 get 1 or 2 big wins, he's going to be hunting for a potential rematch with either Zach or Lickma, depending on most likely how that fight's going to go down. But, man, yeah, the rankings tonight are going to be insane. We got Habibi being the number 2 guy without a ranking in the top 15 at all.
You got
You know, you
Job.
got
Job was off the rankings just for inactivity. Then he comes in and takes out Flo, who was on the come up.
right.
And then we got Adix. No, Adix lost to Habibi. Who was the other? We had another big. Oh, Homelander versus Natan. Yeah, Natan took out Homelander. Everybody was
Yeah,
talking about Homelander for the next title shot or Adix for the next title shot. Wasn't really anybody talking about Natan, to be quite honest, because he had just lost to you.
right.
And then he comes out and just decides to fuck up everything. So
Yeah. Yeah, him and Habibi. And yeah, we do got to thank Adix and Homelander for wanting to stay active because they didn't have to put those on the line at all. But they're going to gain experience from those fights tonight. I'm sure they're going to come back better. Love to see Machine back again. P. Jesus had some really good performances tonight despite not getting the job done. I think a lot of people thought he got the job done against Relay.
yeah, Rivera
Rivera,
took out Issa, dude. That was a undefeated fighter he took out. Rivera looked great.
yeah, and you know, he's been on a slide, so that was a big win for him to try to build some momentum and try to get back to where he was in the season that was champion. So a lot of movement here in the BKB and MMA divisions, and man, these fights are so crazy. It just shows how competitive the landscape of the UUC is right now.
Yeah, and what's your record right now?
I think I'm 6-0, 6 or 7.
Yeah, which is, if anybody hasn't noticed right now, that's almost fucking impossible to do in UFC MMA. Like it's just, just like we said, the guy wasn't even ranked in the top 15. Come in and took out pretty much the number one contender in Adix. You know what I mean? Or the number 2 or 3 contender. It's just an arguable
Yeah,
point.
yeah. I mean, Habibi was like 1-2, and Adix was 7-3, man, and he gets the job done, and it's just unreal, man. I can't believe that I could potentially be fighting Habibi maybe off one more win or something
Yeah,
like that.
honestly, dude. After that, I mean, I think he's got the mandate of the masses after that. So, dude,
Yeah, well,
what?
we'll have to see. After me and Hemoth, I'll leave it off on this, Frank. Hemoth, your basic 101s, they ain't never worked on me, and they ain't gonna work on me this time, buddy. I'm gonna hold you up against the fence with Mario Bautista for 5 rounds, Buster.
I love
Slow
it.
cook 'em.
So just a reminder, everybody, we're not going to do a card this Sunday. I'm going to be out of town. We're going to try to do one next Thursday. Whether or not that happens, I don't know. That's still up in the air. But I'm hoping to do one next Thursday. If not, it'll be next Sunday for sure. Because I'm coming back to town on Thursday, so we're going to plan on doing one. But if I end up hitting any kind of crazy traffic or anything, we'll have to bump it back. But we're going to at least try.
Yeah, but this Sunday for sure, there's not gonna be one, so we're enjoy a little bit of a time off, and then man, once we get back to it, it'll be UUC 73 and then 74. Once we hit that 75, man, that's the SCI. So be on the lookout for sign up. So I'll probably post who's all eligible right now, but the sign-ups won't go live. So we'll just have to stay kind of in tune with that for now. But that's gonna be a very exciting tournament on the horizon, Frank.
Yeah, I can't wait. SCI is my favorite event of the season. So, but
Last thing I would just like to say thank you, Job, again for the new arena look. The lighting looked awesome tonight. And also thank you for helping us get this template on this graphic that we got here.
yeah, Job helps us out a shit ton, man. Again, if once again, if anybody's interested in and doing some pure striking, man, go hit up Job's League King of the Ring. We got links in the in our Discord, so he does a great job over there.
Yeah, he does.
All right, with that, guys, we will see you all hopefully next Thursday.